here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions?
Someone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me. It was a bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Nope. Actually, they'll let me walk away. Alright. I knew this was happening.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
I'm interested to see this thing become something, but it's probably going to be something bad. But I mean, tell me what happens next. This is all a little much. I need some time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they? You want me in cancellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
This is all a little much. I need some time to clear my head. Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your
Your
head.
head. Huh. Man.
Yeah, what is it?
Shh. Not talking to
I
you.
hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
A little.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
These artifacts all came out of caves? What do you mean of vision I saw? What do you make of the vision? What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
I don't like the way these is like it goes back to natural face so quickly. If it meant something, I didn't understand it. I know it's important, I can feel it. Maybe I'm just too crazy. All I know is I've never experienced anything like it. You think this was a religious experience? I say all I know is I've never experienced anything like it.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Did I say this one? These came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse. If that was an apology, you can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Why did your voice change when you said welcome aboard? Just watch the grumpiness in the future. Hope the drinks are at least free.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Yeah, with the mouth just goes back to, what do you call it? Idle. Do you think the visions mean anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What's your role? This isn't where I'd expect to find the CEO. What kind of company is that one?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
What's your role?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
This isn't where I'd expect to find the CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Walter, I hope I'm not
This is
overstepping
all
here, but
exciting, but
you don't seem to spend
really
much
a lot
time
of
at
pressure on us, isn't there?
home. How is that not a problem for your wife?
He's right.
That is a rather personal question, but I'll indulge it. Apparently, I've become rather cranky when I'm not able to participate in Constellation's little adventures. My wife has therefore decided it is best if I can dedicate my time to our business here for now, for both our sakes.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it. Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Why are you speaking like I should be
Feel
speaking?
free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink. Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. You're
Okay.
doing great out there.
I thought you might have something for me. Where's the bar? I just wanna... Oh, here. That's not the bar. Bar?
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well...
Looks like... I can see a ship now, but it looks like a bar. Oh, maybe it's... Nope. Did she say hmm? She said hmm? Oh, now I can open this? It's the bar. Where's the... Oh. Hello, bar. Oh, dinner plate. There's nothing here. How do I make... Says help yourself. Was to cook stuff at the bar? Okay, let's
I know you too well to believe that. You've got...
I am at your service, Captain.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I still need some time to get sorted. What do you do? How well known is Constellation? What do you know about the artifacts? So I want to talk to her first. I think that
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
You said something about the place for me to stay. Why would I be asking you about what Sarah said? You seem to know a lot about the artifacts. I was wondering about the types of exploration work besides the artifact. The vision I saw, what do you think of it? And how long have you been working on this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
What the vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
Whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I think I'm gonna be the one that's gonna see it all now. No one else will see it. Maybe. Seem to know a lot about that. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Ah, check out the Constellation mission board. You should know more about the artifacts.
No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
And more important, how would organic resources help with learning about the artifacts?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Something about a place to stay. I've got some organic resources for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
I don't think I've got anything that's worth anything to you, but I'll let you look at it. I'm selling? Common organic. This item can be used as a component in crafting. I'm not going to sell anything. So it's not a bad place to
Planning
stay.
on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I wonder if Sebastian's still alive. What? I'm not getting in your way. If I knock into you. No, you just pushed me out of the way. I don't get why she went back. Ooh.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having
Oh,
a place
what
so
did you
full.
wonder about? I didn't see your chat. Hello, welcome. I don't think what I said. If Sebastian's still alive.
This'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long.
Put me
Enjoy.
with Mateo? Wait, what? I didn't want to pick it up. I was looking at it, I didn't want to pick it up. Anyway. I don't know why she walked that way. Ooh. Lots of stuff to steal.
What can I help you with?
Let's go.
Ready to get out there?
Let's do it.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I have to admit I'm excited for the first mission. Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. The UC Vanguard? Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery.
That's true.
But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Okay. I have to admit I'm excited for the first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Be locked as your follower if you continue. Actually, there's some things I want to do on my own first. What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Got it. You and me until we get the artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Sounds reckless. An organization should have rules. What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk-takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
No. Sure, okay. What if I've still got the robot? Whether I can have two companions. I'm getting the feeling that I do not have the robot. Whoa. Oh, yep. Oh, it doesn't slow down.
You too.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, let's take a shortcut. Where I'm going, we don't need roads.
Want to challenge your instincts and hope.
Where did she go?
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for the future. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Did she just give me another quest? What did I lose? Oh, she's running after me. she didn't take the shortcut. It's coming!
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and
You're coming.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast? Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
What? Why have I got so many hot day? Is it? I haven't noticed. Each time I go somewhere, I get a new mission from someone.
Hello.
Hello.
Another day, another shift.
A day of the shift.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
You mind if I ask some personal questions?
Fine by me.
What do you consider your area of expertise? Is there anything you like to do for fun?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times.
She's in a rock band. All for now.
Certainly. I always enjoy our little chats.
Really? I think it's time we... Oh, I can actually... Wait, it said a permanent, but it says like I have the option to separate.
Not at all.
Wait, what? That's all for now. Okay.
Time to go?
Yeah?
Alright, I'm gonna talk to her. Him. It.
Sarah, good to see you.
Wait.
Who's your friend?
I'm not Sarah.
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
I'd love to join the Vanguard, sign me up. No thanks, I'd rather chart stars and fight wars. What's the Vanguard?
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Have some questions? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Exactly. Thank you for your help, John. Why am I the one talking?
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Okay. Right. Go downstairs? Was there even a downstairs? Looks like glass. Oh, I guess we're taking a tram, are we? That looks like glass as well. Maybe I'm supposed to go through the doors.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
I wonder, tab. Was it tab? Oh, and L. Oh shit, I've got choices. So we've done this one. Activities, nothing. Okay. While roaming the city, I heard a job advertisement for a Rougen industry. I should find a Rougen kiosk nearby if I'd like to apply for a job. Okay, I think we're doing this one. I think there's the main one there. It's the same color as this one. Ask about okay. So R V? Oh, show me. Talk to bartender at the viewport. New Atlantis explored. I think we've all done that, haven't we? So L. Pick that. R. Clear route. Hold to exit. Oh, I can jump?
Your position.
Jace.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
I don't think it'd send me straight here.
And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Whoa, stop moving. Look, level 4? How did I go from level 2 to level 4? Skip level 3. I'm gonna do this talking and then continue on. I might try that maybe I shouldn't. Landed. Not space up. Not space up. Take off. Pretty for ya. How do I say this? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mystic Dragons. Hope you enjoy your stay.
On the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Hey.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
I can hear
5 figures?
him
5?
better than here.
Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Let me guess, you're someone important later on.
Hey.
Mysterious tracker?
I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
Was a clever way
I'm
of
from
keeping
the
city
Trackers
shielded
Alliance.
from the harsh Martian
We have a
landscape.
proposal for you.
I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
Why do I get the feeling there's different factions and like I'm gonna lose the one faction to get another one? Thanks, I'll be there. I'll consider it. If I show up, you'll have an answer.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Thanks, I just wanted that quest. Now, what were you saying?
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We're still here. Oh. Wait, have I actually got 0? Missing required ammo? That sucks. What's the point of having a weapon if I can't have the ammo? It's gonna be the same ammo, isn't it? Idiot. Is the weapon there? Can I like... I want to be able to like still put them in certain areas. Wait, is it the Maelstrom and then the Grendel? Yeah, I can't like inspect. So what this is 10. Maybe I need to look what ammo I've got and then work out. Caseless laser cartridge. So that's my okay, so I've already got the 7.7 anyway. So I don't have much. I keep losing the weapon. So this is the first one. So this uses 7.7. That uses the laser, which is not the same. Okay, so I can use both of those. And that. But I can't use that. Okay. Alright. Why I'm doing that? Let's keep going. You there, Freddy? Just watching, just lurking.
Stay away from the street.
What's your name?
Is that way or that way? I have a strange feeling that it's this way. And it looks like I could have gone both ways.
Been serving
Jack.
drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
I've got a gun, I'm pointing it around. These people aren't, like, worried.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist.
Alright, I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
I will take 8. Ooh. All of everything's so expensive. I just want I mean, everything's so expensive compared to what I have. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Light can? Just one. Oh, what? I want to drink it. I don't want to. What am I asking? I'm looking for Anton named Aurora.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time